Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So if you're running a growing website, online store or a content platform, you have probably wondered, can Hostinger really handle high traffic or will my site get slow once I hit the spike? That's a fair question, especially with Hostinger being known as a budget host. Today we are putting that to a test and we'll talk about how Hostinger handles traffic spikes, how reliable it is under pressure, and whether cloud or VPS plans are strong enough for high demand sites. So let's get into it. So before we dive in, let's talk about what does high traffic actually mean. So we are talking 10,000 plus visits per day. Spikes from viral content, ad campaigns, launches, or you have a steady demand for e-commerce stores or blogs, or there are multiple users interacting with your site at once, like on forums or course platforms. These aren't your average portfolio sites. They need stable performance, low latency, and fast loading even during sudden peaks. Now that we have talked about what does high traffic mean, now let's talk about which hosting a plan can handle the high spike. Let's start with hosting a cloud hosting. The entry-level cloud startup plan costs around $7.99 per month with a 4-year prepay plan and renews at $25.99 per month. And here you get around all the AI tools included. You get 100 websites, managed hosting for WordPress, you get 100 GB NVMe storage, 10 email inboxes, dedicated resources, which is CPU, RAM, daily backups, free CDN, priority support, and other more features. Now, if I talk about real world stress testing, shows that cloud plans offer much better stability under pressure than shared hosting. Your web pages can stay responsive during spikes, and time to time first byte stays low even with the traffic burst. This happens because your site runs in an isolated container and other sites can't drain your resources. So for blogs, online stores, or news sites expecting big bursts of traffic, cloud startup or higher is a smart move. It's still managed, so it's beginner friendly but way more robust than shared plans. Now in this segment, let's talk about VPS hosting of Hostinger. Now if you want even more control and performance, Hostinger's VPS hosting comes in. The plan starts at $4.99 per month. You will get one virtual CPU core, 4 GB RAM, 50 GB NVMe disk space, 4 TB bandwidth, data centers worldwide, and also Linux operating system. Now here where VPS actually shines. You get full root access. You can install anything, custom stacks, Nginx, cache systems. Resources are dedicated, no sharing, no throttling, easily scalable as traffic grows. Now, if I talk about real world insights, sites that moved from shared to VPS saw a noticeable drop in server response time, especially under load. This makes it perfect for web apps, heavy e-commerce sites, or anything dynamic. So VPS is a great if you are comfortable with server management or using a control panel. It's not plug and play, but you'll get performance, stability, even during big traffic surges. Now let's talk about how well does Hostinger handle stress loads. So across multiple tests and user reviews, Hostinger performs surprisingly well under stress, especially on cloud and VPS plans. The uptime consistently averages around 99.9%. The TTFB under load hovers around 400 to 600 milliseconds, which is solid. And load testing with simulated 50 to 100 users show the stable response times with no crashes. But performance is only good if you're on the right plan. If you try to force a busy site onto basic shared hosting, it will lag for guaranteed. Hostinger can handle spikes, but you need to scale your hosting plan with your traffic. Think of shared as training wheels, cloud as the reliable hybrid, and VPS as the custom sports car. Now, let's talk about some of the pros and cons for high traffic sites. Now, the pros are cloud and VPS plans handle spikes really well. You also get NVMe storage, which equals to fast disk read and write. They have a built-in caching and CDN, which helps reduce load. You also get great pricing compared to competitors, and they have excellent scalability for e-commerce, blogs, and content platforms. Now, coming to some of the cons, shared hosting won't cut it for serious traffic. VPS requires server knowledge or setup time. You need to know how to use VPS. Plus, full potential comes with 48-month prepay. So, if you are locking yourself for 4 years, then only you will get a good price. And there is no auto scaling like AWS or Google Cloud in Hostinger. So can you really host a high traffic site on Hostinger? Yes, if you are on cloud or VPS, these plans offer the right mix of power, price, and stability. They are reliable, scalable, and performant even during unexpected spikes. But if you try to host a busy WooCommerce store or viral blog on shared hosting, you will likely hit slowdowns. If you are serious about your site's growth, Hostinger gives you room to scale. Just be realistic about your traffic and choose the right plan. So that is the breakdown on Hostinger high traffic sites. If you are running or planning a growing site, hopefully this helped you pick the right direction. Let me know in the comments, are you scaling a project or looking to migrate? Need help deciding between cloud or VPS? I'll help you out. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.